And they are able to radicalize and target and exploit a generation of young boys, in particular, away from healthy masculinity and into an insecure masculinity that requires the domination of others who are poorer, browner, darker, or a different gender than them. And that is why they are resonating online, because they are appealing to the most basest and worst parts of human nature to divide us.
Ah, look who's finally remembered that boys exist. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, live on CNN with the latest masterclass in projection and delusion. According to her, a whole generation of young boys is being radicalized into insecure masculinity because apparently respecting men who think independently and reject victimhood makes you a danger to society. Not her party turning their backs on young men last November. Not her Hollywood pals creating anti-male blockbusters that flop like fish out of water. Not Uncle Barack Obama scolding me and mines for not supporting a fake auntie and for leading our lives as young men, refusing to marry the types of women that will treat us the way his wife treats him. No. Blame masculinity. The truth? Her side is panicking because the boys are no longer clapping. They've walked away from the movies, from the music, from the madness, and no amount of millions spent on relearning the male demographic will fix what decades of demonization destroyed. They've called Andrew Tate toxic, Kevin Samuels problematic, Stephen Miller evil, Trump a threat, even Charlie Kirk is somehow the devil, but never once did they stop and listen. Now suddenly, they remember boys exist, but only to insult them. Only to paint them as future tyrants unless they conform to the left's gospel of submissiveness cooked up by their feminist supremacy, orgasmic dreams. Here's a warning, dear Democrats. It took you decades to alienate us young men, and your current choice of foreplay wording is completely failing to turn us on to you. As clearly seen by the demographic of your audience in the studio on this video, your Democrat messaging is still just focused on scaring girls and women away from the boogie boys and boogie men. So don't expect to win the boys and men back with recycled blame and empty buzzwords. The pendulum has swung, and it's not coming back to your side unless you actually earn it. To borrow your feminist twang, we want to be equal partners and beneficiaries of the Democrat efforts and initiatives, and that has not been the case for decades, and does not sound like it will be, judging by your condescending tone. So until then, keep tweeting, keep blaming. The men are watching, they're talking to each other, and they're not impressed. The chat, we out.
And if you really can't take it, become a hermit.